I mean, honestly, this is probably one of the most important things I will ever say on this channel, alright? What is up, guys, and welcome back to a game called Farming Simulator 2018. I was given this game for free, and I've been playing it quite a bit. Unfortunately, my first recording was lost because my voice sounded robotic in my video. But today's video, while we play this game in the background, and I explain to you what this game's all about and if it's worth it and all that stuff, I want to talk about my channel, and I want to really seriously discuss where I'm going to be taking this channel in the future, so you guys, my subscribers, know what's going to be happening. So, as you guys may have noticed, I've quit ARK, alright? I get a lot of comments asking me, where is ARK? Why don't I start a new series? I get people messaging me, asking me to make new servers. And when you make YouTube videos, or anything in life for that matter, if you do the same thing every single day, you will not progress, alright? If you do the same thing every single day and never change it up, you will just stagnate there and you'll never get anywhere. And that's kind of what was happening with ARK. I was to a point where I was stagnating. I hit the cap in that game. I was not enjoying it. I hit the point where I was stagnant. I wasn't doing new things. And as I taught you guys, doing new things is what makes you a better person. Doing new things is what allows you to develop new skills, alright? You get new skills by pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And by playing ARK every day, I'm not doing that, and I wasn't feeling fulfilled in my videos. And so I put a lot of thought in the last few days in what I'm going to do, how I'm going to take this channel. Am I going to keep playing random games? Am I going to, play ARK again? And what am I going to do? And just as an aside here, to break that big rant I'm going on, our farm is losing money in the top. But I did plant some potatoes, and we have 35 days till the field potatoes grow. And I'm a big potato fan. Just kidding, I hate potatoes. But I did plant a bunch of apple trees, and those will grow in 300 days or so. So we'll probably make some money then. We just have a bunch of, I'm not going to call them slaves, but I'm not paying them right now. So you fill in the blanks. This guy, though, he's definitely working, taking all that milk over from our single cow, which we may have to sell. But back to what I'm saying. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I want to make my own style of video. I feel like all I've been doing lately is just playing games, going through the motions, and not pushing myself to make better videos. And it's not a good feeling. And so, over the next few weeks, I'm going to be going through some big changes. I did actually accept the job that I interviewed for. So I will be moving in 1 month and starting in that new position. I'm going to be graduating in 2 weeks. I've got a lot of stuff to take care of. And so, it's not easy to do YouTube with all that stuff going on. But at the same time, this is... goodbye, cow. I'm sorry, dude. We got to get rid of the cow, and we're going to fire some people while I'm talking, because I can't afford to pay them, turns out. But I'm moving there, and I've got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm also going to be redesigning my channel and adding and changing a lot of new things. So, there's two directions I'm thinking I can go with it. Direction A is a dinosaurs-focused channel, where I focus on dinosaur games and dinosaur content exclusively, because that's what you guys love. Option B, actually, I shouldn't have fired her. She was good. And it turns out I'm paying them, look at this, when I fire them, I have to pay them money. Who's weak? 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5. These are their skills here. So they all have different skills and abilities, and that's how good they are at their job. So some people might have more stamina so they can stay in the field longer. But since I planted everything, more or less what we're doing now is just kind of maintaining the farm, trying to save money, and grow to a point where I have enough to actually, freaking buy more things. So this has 32 days, 24 days. Let's go ahead and get some people to water that. 28 days on the potatoes, though, which should go by pretty quickly. But I guess I actually can't get these people any work, so I have to wait till I get some money, and we'll go ahead and do some clearing and exploring. But what I want to do with my channel is either go dinosaur-themed, what is this, or virtual reality-themed. I bought a Vive to make videos on the Vive, but I never did it. And so I recently bought a new mic. My last one broke. I'm going to hook it up in about a week. It's not shipped in here yet, and we are going to start making more VR videos. And I'm going to try to be more motivational, because that's like why I make these videos, because I want to motivate people. I want to inspire people. I want to kind of be like a life coach in some ways to a lot of you. And that's why a lot of you came here. A lot of you didn't. I don't really, it's whatever. It is whatever. Some of you did, some of you didn't. And I think that's what I enjoy even more than videos, which is crazy because videos have been my life. But I think what I really enjoy is inspiring you and seeing the comment of the guy that's 10 years old and says, hey, my parents are abusive, they're divorced, whatever, and I'm super sad, but watching your videos help me, or I learned this from you or that from you, and that is like what I live for. It's the greatest thing ever. I'm gonna sell this, I think, if I can. And so like that is what I enjoy in videos. And so I'm trying to find a way to actually, can I move these people? I'm gonna relocate her. So we're gonna be bringing more of that in, because I read a lot of books, guys. I read books all the time. I try to do a couple books a week if I can. Usually I don't have time for it, but I read. I have it scheduled in my calendar to read. And every single time I read, I'm reading motivational, inspirational, life-changing books, business books, stuff that a lot of people are interested in. If you don't want to hear books about how to get fit, books about how to make your life happier, how not to be sad, how to control your emotions, then that tells me that you've already got a perfect life, and none of you do. So you should all be interested in this. And the great thing about books is that, I mean, honestly, this is probably one of the most important things I will ever say on this channel, all right? We finally have some stuff for our people to do, and we can start making some money. So this grass is not necessarily going to be used to sell. We're going to use this grass to feed our cattle once we get some. And once they finish harvesting all this grass and replanting it, I believe our strawberry and potato field will be done. And I feel like that's not going to make me $4,000 for a couple potatoes, but at the same time, maybe it does. Ultimately, we're waiting for our apples to grow. It's going to be a very long wait. But the most important thing, guys, that I will ever say on this channel is that what is it that makes humans different? It is our ability to pass knowledge down to each generation. That is what makes us different. That is why humans are the dominant race. That is why we are basically taking over and destroying the world, because we can pass our knowledge down. So I can know what my grandpa knew 600 years ago. You can know what your great-great-grandma knew 50 million years ago, whatever it is. Like, you can pass that knowledge down. How do we do that? Through books. Books are literally recipes of success. Books are compilations of thousands and thousands of years put into a couple minutes. You can read a book and you can understand someone's extremely complex financial decision making, how he makes a lot of money in a couple minutes. Took him his whole life to come up with it. But you can figure that out in a couple minutes by reading that book or reading the key points. Another example is you're trying to make a chocolate cake. Do you just randomly whip out ingredients like leaves and grass and potatoes and freaking human hair and try to make a cake? Or do you look up the recipe to make the cake? It's the exact same thing with books. Why would you try to figure out how to be happy on your own when there's a book about how to be happy? Why would you try to be a YouTuber when there's a book about how to be a YouTuber? Why would you do this and that and whatever when you could read about it and get an entire lifetime's worth of experience that's all compressed down into a couple minutes? That is my ultimate question that I will never understand. People who don't read. Like, reading is the key to success in literally everything in your life. Literally nothing will ever beat that. Also, we can finally get some of these. Autofill. Oh no, they're coming back out. That's right. They got to actually pile it up first before they sell it. And this green bar above them also just is their stamina. Once it goes down, they have to leave. But since we're kind of low in money, I can't afford to hire anyone. So I got to really bank on these potatoes being worth a lot of money. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait 216 days because I still can't take a loan out on my farm, because over here, if you go to buy loans, it says you have to have some training, and I can't afford the training. So I'm kind of in a hole right now, like most college kids. This is how it'd be if I actually ran a farm. But if you are not reading at least one book a week, whether it's through Audible or whatever it is, I'm not sponsored by them, but I wish I was because I use them daily. You are missing out on like your entire history, like so much stuff. You're missing out on what makes you a human, among a few other key points, like some of your emotions. But it's so important to read. It's so important to understand things. Strawberries are done. That's big. Like, if you don't understand how to become sad, how to become happy, like, honestly, ask yourself, do you actually know how to make yourself happy? Do you know how to make yourself confident in a few seconds? Do you know how to make yourself sad, control your emotions? You can learn that from books. You can learn how to control all of that from books, and it's absolutely life-changing once you figure it out. And so, I see these people that just don't know. They don't know. They're like, I'm sad all the time. No, you're not sad. You're making yourself sad through your physiology and your body movements. And it's just horrible to see. Also, I kind of wonder, do strawberries continuously produce? Because if so, that's big. We got 2 boxes. That's not a lot. And our potatoes are clearly leaving, but the strawberries seem to have stayed. All right, we have 50 kilograms of strawberries. What's the cost on these? That's it? 658 bucks. The price is going up, which is good, but it's not really worth what I'm hoping. How about potatoes? You boys worth a lot? 622. All right, we still in the red big time right now. Not ideal, but the strawberries seem to be continuously reproducing. So every 23 days I'll get new strawberries, and I have some of these coming in. And now, pretty good amount of potatoes. Well, not as much as I was hoping, and the problem is I can't afford to replant anything there because I'm broke. So, I mean, we might actually have to wait 210 days just to have an apple field grow, which is absolutely brutal to think about. Alright guys, we were hitting some bad news with this game. I feel like I might have made a decision early on that resulted in me being unable to actually progress through the game. Because I spent so much money on these apples, I saw it as a good long-term investment. I ran out of money and I couldn't afford to upgrade my loan. Since I can't get a loan because I haven't learned the training, I will not be able to buy anything. My money is in the negative, and I now have crops dying because I can't afford to buy a well to feed the crops water. So my employees are quitting, my crops are dying. Although they are still growing very slowly, they will die once that humidity hits the bottom. And so virtually all I have right now to sell, $262 worth of potatoes, $1,400 worth of that, and $1,200 worth of manure, and I'm still negative $6,000. So according to all of that information, we have by all means lost this game. I don't think you can win or lose. We're in a scenario right now where I don't think it's even possible to come back out in the green. So, pretty big failure, and I unfortunately you didn't get to watch the beginning where I built this whole beautiful mess, but it did happen. But the goal of today's video was not necessarily the gameplay, but to kind of give you guys an idea on where I'm taking this channel, what kind of things that I think I want to bring. You know, I want to be not just a gaming YouTuber. I keep saying that. Like, I don't think that's rewarding and fulfilling. I want to be someone who can really help make some differences and really help show you guys things, because if you don't have time to read or you don't like reading, you're not going to learn a lot of the stuff that I'm learning. Like, just so much information that I'm picking up, and it's changing my life, and I know it's going to change yours too. So if you're new here and you want to hear more of this and less about the gaming, if you want to hear more about how to live a better life, be happy, you know, all that stuff, which I think you do. If you're a human being, you do want that. No matter what you might think, you do want that. Then you also want to subscribe to this channel. And if you haven't, click that button now. And if you're a subscriber, you're a long-term friend of mine, whatever it is, guys, offer the ministry. Oh, I thought we were about to get some money there. No, not happening. Don't forget to like this video and all videos that you see, because it does help me a lot. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to spread the love, and I'll see you all tomorrow.